What's up, guys? Welcome to the Untucked podcast. This is episode 2. I am Tyler. Today we got a special guest. Are you shitting my dick right now? What the fuck? Yeah, goddamn. All right, starting that over. What's up, guys? This is the Untucked podcast. This is episode 2. I am Tyler. We got a special guest today, my best friend Adam. We've been friends for like 26 years. Jeez. Nuts. Wild. Stupid. Yeah. We got some cool stuff to talk about today. We've actually got some shit mapped out. First off, I want to say yeah. We're not just winging it this time. First off, congratulations to Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Got a little job.
Toby got a new gig.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about it, guys?
Yeah, Toby's back in the acting game. No, but for real, I just got my first actual web developer job. About to graduate in May, and feels really good to have that legit offer. It's like a good offer and like a really good company. Going to be doing stuff that I actually really like doing, and going to be like growing my skills too while I'm at it. So it's awesome getting paid to learn and.
That's what I was going to say. Is it kind of like an apprenticeship as they hop into it? Or obviously they train you on the job, but how long is there like a grace period?
So it's not really. So I actually had an internship with them over the summer. Okay. So I'm like kind of up to speed with what they're doing currently. So over the summer we actually built like an e-commerce website with WordPress. So we didn't even have to actually code it, but we had to design some of the back end stuff just like all of the products that go in, because it's a really large e-commerce store, and the products have a lot of different variations and specifications. It's kind of boring shit, but it's also kind of really cool because it's like a legit site. They're selling $1,000 or the equipment that they're selling is in the thousands, so it's big money items and shit.
Big profit.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool. But eventually we're going to transition that off of WordPress, and I am going to have to learn more advanced stuff for that, and that will take some learning, but I'm excited to do all that.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Congrats. That's huge.
Thank you, Papa. So, real quick, Adam, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, sure. I guess I gotta do that, huh? Well, my name's Adam. I'm a photographer / videographer. I have my own business doing this kind of stuff, so been doing it for about 3 years on my own. So that's been going pretty good. So
that's awesome.
I don't know what you want to know about that. But.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've seen some videos that I believe you and Tyler took. I think you went to Florida once.
Yeah.
I saw a video within that, and it turned out really well. It was shot very well and edited very well.
Yeah, I think actually Fatman made that video, so no credit to mine.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
You know what? I also feel like Tyler's the protege. I could be wrong here, but
I mean, we grew up together doing this kind of stuff.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I made more of a career out of it than he has, but I mean, we learned a lot together doing our little short films that we made when we were younger and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
gotcha. I feel like he's the Dwight to your Michael. And how when Dwight won salesman of the year or whatever, and went up and gave the speech, and Michael's I whatever inspired the guy who inspired 1,000 guys or something. I feel like that's cool. But I could be wrong.
So how'd you get into the photography thing? What was the inspiration behind it?
Photography? Well, okay, so me and him, we grew up doing video, which is one whole thing. We want to make little movies and all that stuff, so we did that when we were younger. Photography was just something I just kind of picked up on because I picked up photography because I couldn't shoot videos all the time and make the stuff I want. I'm like, well, what if I just take a picture here and there and then, tell my own story with that one image? And then, I just did that for a hobby for a few years, and then I guess I was getting pretty good at it because people started paying me money to take pictures and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so video is something I've been doing forever now, but photography is what kicked my career off and doing it. But then I just brought video back into that part of it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it was video was something I wanted to do as a career, but photography was just a hobby. But my hobby became my career, and then I don't know. It's a weird tangled mess, but that's just kind of how it ended up being. So it's weird.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
So Tyler, do you have anything to add about Adam's career? Like, do you think he's good or what?
Yeah, I mean, he's good. Yeah. He fucking sucks. He's fucking terrible.
Don't fucking hire this guy.
Yeah, he's fucking ass. Yeah, no, I mean, it's dope that, like, we definitely, like, we're doing it at the same time when we were younger, and, like, after high school, I kind of just stopped, but he went to school for it, obviously, and fucking, you know, eventually started, like, working with it. And, so, yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm still very passionate about. And, like, whenever I do, like, any kind of videos, like, when we were doing the Comp Sci Central videos, and, like, now that we're back doing this, like, even with the podcast, I'm like, I fucking love doing this shit. Like, I love doing this shit. I've got, like, energy. I'm, like, very excited to do this.
Yeah, that's what you're telling me. You're like, this is something I look forward to now. It became something that obviously you're passionate about. That's cool. It's, you know, it bleeds into your hobbies and other things. Have you ever thought about making it into a career as far as, like, with the video stuff?
I mean, definitely I would like to do something like what he does.
Yeah.
Or, you know, obviously I would love to be, like, a creator of content if I could fucking think of content, but I can't think of content.
I mean, like, I'm constantly trying to actually expand a little bit more this year. So, like, I even talked to him about it. I'm like, even just use him a couple of times, like, just like, that'd be awesome. I could hire my friends to help me, you know.
Right.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope, right?
No.
So,
For
yeah.
sure.
That's like the dream, in my opinion. It's like to be able to work professionally with friends and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
turn mix business and pleasure. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
My favorite.
basically.
Yeah.
Tyler, tell us about how growing up sucks.
Great idea. Great idea. So originally I wanted to talk about taxes, but I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I going to talk about taxes for like 30 minutes? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I will say one thing: running your own business, you have to take care of all your own taxes, and that thing, it sucks. Yeah. You get to write off a lot of shit, but but you have to keep track of everything. It's just, it's a headache, and I got to do that pretty soon here, actually, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's like working in the restaurant industry. It's like you always owe money on taxes, so it fucking sucks.
Every fucking year.
I have not filed yet, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, money is tight already. Now you want some more of it from me?
No shit.
No, thank you.
No
Just
shit.
take my stimmy check. Fuck my taxes. Just take that.
Right. But yeah, so that was what wanted to make me talk about like how much growing up sucks. And then just like I wanted to broaden the spectrum more than taxes. So like it's just crazy how I still feel like, bro, it's like been 10 years since I graduated high school. I still feel like a fucking kid. Like,
It's all
you know? Yeah. I don't feel like I'm almost 30. Like, what, bro? When I was fucking 18, if somebody told me they were almost 30, I'd be like, bro.
I got like 4 months and I'm 30.
4 months?
4 months.
Wow.
I'm fucking 30, man. It's cool though. I don't mind.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, being 30, I don't look at it as a bad thing. Like I said, everything's all in the mind. Like if you feel young in the mind, you're going to be young. You're going to act young, whatever.
For sure.
But, I mean, if you look back on things like, yeah, growing up, times are simpler. Obviously, when you're an adult, shit kind of turns sideways. Things pop up. But that's fucking life. It's nonstop. But it's about how you handle it within that, you know? I feel good going into 30. Can't really complain.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think all of us have it.
Are you fucking...
I mean, I think we all have it like pretty good, you know, like. I'm turning fucking 31 this year, and I don't know. I just feel like already, like I've been through some bullshit, but I feel like I've lived a pretty like full life, relatively speaking. You know,
Right.
I'm like fucking also like super grateful, even though I still feel like a kid. I don't feel like an adult, but I also feel like anything that comes after now is just like a bonus.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
I
so
get that.
yeah.
I feel like if I died today, say something tragic happened and I fucking died today, I think I've lived a full enough life to where I'd be content with it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I got a kid on the way. Vince has a son, you know. It's like we obviously want to see our kids grow up and help them grow up and shit. So like for that reason, don't want to just fucking be like, hey, I'm out here. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
But
But peace out.
but
Fuck this shit.
yeah. But like personally, I mean I agree with that. Aside from knowing that I got some people that are depending on me, like personally, like I feel like I've heard this, that like death is okay. Death is nothing to fear, but dying sucks. So
Damn, that's fucking deep.
yeah.
I'm not high enough for that right now.
Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm ecstatic that I'm still 30.
Same, man. I'm right there. Looking forward to it.
You old bastard.
Yeah, I know. How old are you, Adam?
I'm turning 29 in May.
Okay, so we're all
I'm-
about the
yeah.
same age.
I'm the youngest boy here.
Yeah.
What are you? You're 28?
Just turned 28,
Just
baby.
turned-
I'm
okay.
fresh.
Boy.
Fresh
Fresh
28.
A wee lad.
Just a baby. You old bastards.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, I don't really feel like an adult, but then, like, I do adult things where it's like,
Yeah.
I
Right.
bought a comforter a couple months ago. It's just like,
And I bet you were as excited as fuck about it too.
well, no, I was so pumped. I'm like, getting a new fucking comforter. I'm like, getting rid of this one from college, or what feels like it was college days. And like, it's just like, cool, this is cool. Like, it's like I just went out of my way. Like, I went out of my way into a store,
Right.
shot for a comforter, and then bought one. I didn't go like, fucking, I need a comforter. I'm just gonna go buy one real quick. Like, I legit shot for one I wanted, and like, I was like, okay, that was cool.
That's what
I
it's
was so
about.
happy.
I feel like that's another perk about being an adult, rather than like looking at like your childhood or like being younger and being like, oh, this is fucking cool. No, being an adult, you have adult money. You can buy whatever the fuck you want. You get excited over little shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's interesting, how things change. Your mindset changes with age.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like it's crazy how much like, so like all of my close friends have like moved away. Like all the friends that I grew up with, like fucking Stack, Stan, Carrie, everybody's like gone. And so like, it's like crazy how much like your friend group actually does shrink. Like you always hear that, but it's like, dude, like as you grow up, you don't like have as many friends, and like, you wind up like getting in relationships and then like, getting married, having kids, working all the goddamn time. And for us in the restaurant industry, working fucking shitty hours, weekend nights. Yeah. So we don't get to see our friends. And then you just become friends with like the people at work.
Which is cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
I mean, look at us.
Right. Seriously. That's how
You
it's
guys all work together, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That's probably one of the
yeah.
best things about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. That like goes hand in hand, and like the whole like thing we talked about last week, like weed brings people together. I feel like work brings people together too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Like,
sure.
My fucking Office reference, dude. Like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were a family. You guys everyone here is an Office fan, right? We've all seen The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So none of those references aren't going to go over anyone's head, except for you beautiful viewers out there, the millions of people. But yeah, man. Like so, like The Office. It's like they all start like it's so fucking awkward. Michael is just like he's like a fucking creep, dude. He's like a weirdo. And his hairline before he got his hair plugs. Y'all remember season 1?
Bro, yeah.
Oh shit.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull it up. But yeah, so like, yeah, I feel like that was like by the end, they get so fucking deep. They're like, by the time the show's ending, they're like, they feel like a family, and they're like, oh, what does Andy say? He's like, I wish there was a way to know that you were in the good old days before you've actually left them.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
Yeah,
No shit, man.
yeah.
I remember like one of the last times we ever played outside together. Well, I don't
man.
remember it, but like I just remember like there was one time where we played outside, and then
That's the last
that
time.
was it.
Never really did that again.
That was it.
Yeah.
You don't think about that.
Yeah.
It's just one thing. Like you always think there's gonna be tomorrow. Oh, I'll go outside and play tomorrow. But eventually, there's one day, like you just said, it just stops.
Yeah.
Which is like it's bittersweet thinking about it, but
Sad.
at the same time, it's like damn, like those are some good ass days,
Good days.
Yeah, well, like, so, yeah, he used to live next to us. Well, because I live in a house, and then his grandparents live right next door. That's how we met each other. So we just play in each other's yard all the time. And then I think one of the last times we ever like played outside was like you moved in our neighborhood, which is great. Like they moved like a couple block down or something like that, and then like a little later on, like I think he had to like stay over at his grandparents or something like that. We played outside one time and went outside, and that was it. Then we went to school, and then like I would just go over to his house, he'd come over to my house, but we never really like played outside again. Well, unless we were making short films, and that was just something dumb and different. But yeah, it's crazy to think about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Side note: the way we started making short films was we started off by making a jackass thing, and we called it Dumbass.
Yeah.
And we used to do that. I'll put the preview in the video because I have the preview. I found it online. I'm gonna put it in the video right here. Yeah. So Dumbass was like our stupid shit we would do. It was so dumb. We didn't even do any like cool shit.
There's a couple solid stunts or two where like, ooh, okay, that was cool. But
The Stingray.
The Stingray, that was pretty solid.
Tyler Schilling, welcome to Dumbass.
We all had stupid names for each other, so I was the stupidity.
That was badass or something, right?
Yeah, badass.
Yeah.
And then who was John? Was Sweetheart, right?
Yeah, I went back and
I don't know. Stupid as fuck. Yeah. So that's how we started that. And then one day we're like, bro, we've always like acted like we were like making movies since we were kids. Why don't we make a movie? And then we like started making short films after that. And then we got into the class in high school, and then that was our fucking job. Bang bang. Bang bang.
First short film we ever made, and then we made it like 2 times after.
Yeah.
Well, this motherfucker. So like we made a whole YouTube of like the Dumbass franchise, and we had all our videos on there, and then we started putting our short films on there. This is the time before we even like saved everything that we did. I don't know. We just we use YouTube as a hard drive space, I guess.
Right.
And something with Viacom or something like that. Like he freaked out and he deleted the whole fucking YouTube channel without saving anything. So like a lot of this stuff is just gone forever. So depressing.
Fucking Viacom, man.
Whatever. They send you like a copyright thing or something?
Yeah.
Well, there was this big ass thing with Viacom and YouTube at the time, and like that was before. So like before,
Google, right?
yeah, it was before because back then you would be able to post copyrighted music and there would be no repercussions. Yeah, but then like that lawsuit happened, and now that's why like you can't post copyrighted music, or like they'll like mute your video or whatever they do. You know, they'll take the video down.
You can post it now. You just can't make money off it now.
Okay,
I'm sure
but there was a while though when you couldn't.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
You get
Yeah.
strikes
Yeah.
or whatever, however.
Yeah, man. We've been on YouTube since like the early days, like 2006. It was crazy.
2000, yeah, like 2006. Yeah, we were like, yeah, man.
Golden years of YouTube.
When everything was the wild, wild west. Fucking brand. A whole new world. Moonlight is a singer.
Yeah.
Did you sing Chocolate Rain?
Chocolate rain.
Man.
What was that dude's name? Tezande.
Was that?
Tezande.
I don't remember his name.
I remember Chocolate Rain. I don't
That's
remember
it.
Taze on Day.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah, I've been watching F&D films a lot lately.
F&D films.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of them?
So there's like these 2 guys that are based in like Chicago, and they're pretty much like 5 or 6 years ahead of us, you know,
Yeah.
making videos. And like, dude, they're fucking funny. Like, they're really dark stuff and like really good humor. And like for some reason, they never exploded on YouTube. Like, I think they only have maybe 200,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's not bad though. Yeah.
I mean, not bad. Like, I mean, in today's time, I mean, I guess they had a pretty solid following back. Yeah, they made a movie and they're actually making another one now. They still do this to this day.
What are the
But dude,
movies?
Oh, so they pulled a prank.
oh man, that was really good actually.
Yeah, they pulled this prank where like basically they started a GoFundMe for their film, and then they got all the money, and then it was like what 3 years the movie hadn't come out.
Well, okay, so yeah, like they needed to raise like $50,000 for a movie or something like that they were making, and then like so they got all the money, they made the goal and all this stuff. I think they made like $60,000. Like they made like way more than their what they needed, and then they just disappeared forever. And then every once in a while, like on social media, they post something like them like in a very like nice location, like as if they were spending like their fans' money, and then like people were getting like worried and like were like getting pissed. And then I think they posted a video about like, oh yeah, they posted a video like, sorry guys, we just couldn't make the film and all this stuff and blah 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 that, and people were raged. Then a week later, they dropped the trailer and like they had the video play, and then like it just cuts to like a behind the scenes camera. I'm like, man, like, will we posted that online? People would be pissed. And then it goes into like a whole movie. It's like it's like the best marketing I've ever seen for a movie like ever. Like, and that I'm talking about like Hollywood in general. Like it was so well done, and like people were livid. And then so many people felt stupid. Or like they're like, I'm so sorry, I wrote you like a hate email that I want to kill you.
In the credits, in the credits, they show all the videos of like the people messaging them, and they're all just like, fuck FND Films, these guys are pieces of shit, blah blah blah, and like it's all a prank.
Great stuff. Like they deserve all the credit that they get. They're hilarious, and I wish they explode more. But
you definitely get a buzz off that. That's pretty funny. Here, you want me to take that?
So hopefully, we'll send them some traffic, some of our traffic. So send them some of our subs.
They get 2 more beers.
They'll really blow up after this mention. My bad. I was not going to say something. Oh shit! Yeah, let's check out this here list.
What else do we have in here? Well, so favorite movies and how movies have affected us. So, favorite movies and how they've affected us.
Oh, you guys go first.
You want?
Oh,
Timmy?
I want to see these.
My favorite movie, like I was saying earlier, I think it just depends on the genre of everything. If I had to pick an all-time favorite movie, though, I'd probably have to go.
Name like 3. So.
I'd probably have to go with like The Godfather.
Those are
Godfather
and
is
that
just
works 'cause
beautifully made.
You could pick that trilogy if you want.
That was just beautifully made. Like, I want to say I read something about how the director, that was his first movie that he ever directed.
I think they're coming out with a movie, right? About how they filmed the movie.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I thought I saw a trailer about that. But anyway. But yeah, no, that's a dope ass movie.
Right. If I had to think of something else. Saving Private Ryan. I think that'd be another good one.
It's a good one.
That I would have to think of. As far as the third one, I really can't think of a third one right now off the top of my head. I think Saving Private Ryan kind of just shows you the horrors of war.
Right.
It's just kind of like sad the whole way through. You're like, fuck. I mean, especially with everything going on now. I don't want to get too like deep into like obviously war or anything like that, especially with everything going on right now. But yeah, it just shows you like how fucking terrible like shit could really be, you know. So, what about you, Tim?
Yeah, I mean it's tough because like I didn't have the time to think about this, but like. I've been asked this question a lot, and I can never come up with like a good answer. There are a bunch of movies that I like. I'm like somewhat of a movie buff, even though I haven't been keeping up on some shit. But so I kind of joked about this earlier, but like the Batman, like Batman Begins, Christopher Nolan's trilogy, we fucking killed it. Yeah. Fucking killed it. Those are so good. Yeah. So that's like a good choice, but like there are definitely movies that I like more than that, but. On such short notice, I think that will suffice.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so they can change a million times. I watched too many fucking movies.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I know. Yeah.
Figure that out.
Depends on the mood too, you know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
and we should also sorry to interrupt, but we should also come back and be like, hey, favorite recent movie.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, recent as in like how many years?
A year or two.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
Smart.
All right. Well,
I'm going to talk about a show actually. It's a dope ass show. Okay, less time on.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So I mean, I'll just straight up say, just movie I just think about all the time. Like if I was to answer this question, Blues Brothers.
Okay.
I think I've seen it.
Never seen that?
That's a dope ass movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. It's a movie that literally has it all. It has car chases, it has action, it's kind of a musical. It is a musical. It's a comedy love story. It's just absurd. Like it's a movie that's like super over the top, and I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite comedies of all time, and the soundtrack on it is killer.
That also helps with, I feel like, movies soundtrack like just makes the emotion with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they sing in there because they're a band that goes around, and they're two brothers that are on a mission for God, and like that's the whole thing. It's pretty hilarious. Jurassic Park
it's classic.
Yeah, I mean, well, the movie's the same. It's just as old as I am, 93. So, but that's not the reason. But I don't know. It's one of those movies. I watched it a million times as a kid, and I'll watch it a million times more.
Yeah.
And it's just probably still gonna be my top. And then Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
I fucking love Die Hard.
Yeah, I just never gets old.
Yeah.
Gotta stick with Die Hard.
For sure.
All right. I have had time to think about this because I'm the one who thought about the topic. So, definitely number one, Interstellar.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's
Interstellar.
Such a good movie.
Insane. Beautiful. Just brings me to tears.
Oh shit.
Brings me to
I
tears.
haven't seen it.
It's a good. Honestly, it's a good one.
It'll bring you to tears. It'll bring you to tears, Tim. Yeah, Interstellar is number one for sure. Number two, I'm gonna go with Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
Super solid.
Yeah, no surprise on that.
Again, not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. All right, yeah, no. Number two, Wolf of Wall Street. Number three, Tenet. Yeah, that's my shit, man. I love Tenet. Great movie, wild movie. I love JDW. That's my boy. Those quads are looking nice.
Appreciate you hyping me up.
Anytime, my guy.
Love to see it.
Do you ever like get horny when you hit legs?
It's supposed to be, testosterone, dude. Your legs.
It happens to me whenever I hit legs. I'll hit legs and like an hour later I'm like, bro. I need something. Stop! Don't do it! Yeah. I hit legs, bro, and it's a fucking wild animal. Especially if I do deadlifts.
Just brings out the horse. And
The fucking monster in me.
a little bit of horsepower there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, nice legs, man. Nice legs. Looking good. It's another thing I wanted to talk about. Didn't write it down, though. Exercise. Okay. Right. This is a topic I feel like because I know you do like calisthenics or whatever.
A little bit.
Little bit. This motherfucker did cross country and track for like 70 years.
Same runner, track,
Yeah.
cross country, yeah.
I did no sports, but like I just got into exercise and working out in like 2019, and since then I've like not made great changes, but I mean I feel like a big difference in my body. So I love working out, and I hated it for so long. Like back in high school, like one of the football coaches wanted me to be on the fucking football team so bad. And like he would come into my class and like fucking pull me out of class and be like, "Oh, you need to be on the fucking team." Like, I'm like, man.
All fucking high school coaches are.
Yeah, fucking thirsty as fuck, man. And I'm just like, so I came to like workouts for like 2 weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks.
I did it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, and then I was like, nah, man, fuck this.
What did they want?
It was either 2 weeks or 2 days. I can't remember.
I feel like it'll be 2 days.
I think it
2
might have
hours.
been.
What did they
Yeah.
want you for, like lying or something?
Yeah. I was a big boy. Back then, that was freshman year. I was like 265.
Oh,
How tall were you?
That's a lot of Tyler.
Probably almost the same. I don't think I've grown that much since high school. I think I was this tall.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
were you 6'7"?
My guy, I'm 6'5".
You're tall as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm short.
Yeah. No, I was probably okay. I was probably like 6'3" or 6. No, I think I was probably 6'4" then, and like 265, but no muscle, just straight fat. It's just fat and bone, and so
Get them legs strong. That's all you need to push that fat around.
that's very true. The legs are the key, man. But But yeah, fucking. So I went to workouts for 2 weeks, I think, and like, I remember like trying to bench 135, just like or just 145 on each side. I couldn't even get it up, and like everybody was fucking making fun of me and laughing at me. And fucking with squats too, I couldn't do the 45s, and I was like, and everybody fucking was so shit. I'm like, bro, fuck this. I'm not coming back to this shit. Like, fuck this.
Is that why you quit?
Yeah, that's why I quit. Plus, I was sore as shit. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I'm getting made fun of to be in pain. Like, fuck this. This is not fun at all. Why would anybody want to do this? And so I was so against the exercise for so long, and like I was such a fat fuck and had such a horrible diet. Like, I would come home, get high, eat Cheetos, hot Cheetos and Reese's, and a gallon of milk every day.
Oh,
like like 16 Reese's cups, an entire bag of hot Cheetos. That was my diet.
Oh, that fucking sounds terrible. That sounds nasty.
Bro, that's a great meal. You want crack?
I feel like stomach turning right now as we speak.
If you put a gallon of milk, a bag of Flamin' Hots, and a stack of king-size Reese's in front of me right now, you'll be fucking throwing up from what I do to
That's
that.
what I'm saying. How'd you not throw that up? I feel like it would just be this fucking chocolatey.
You'll be throwing up from watching me devour that chocolate rain.
Alright, so next podcast, I'm bringing a fucking gallon of milk, a stack of king-size Reese's, some hot Cheetos.
By the end of that podcast, it'll all be gone.
It's gonna be huge. Huge.
It's gonna be huge. We're gonna take it to China.
Fucking wall of Reese's.
The Great Wall of Reese's. It's gonna be great.
Do you remember when you would download songs on LimeWire and then you would download it and it would be the clip of Bill Clinton being like, I did not have sexual relations with that girl?
Your computer has a virus after that. You stopped working.
Every time. I had to reboot my computer so many times.
Just either that or fucking, I'd get some random like Evanescence song or some bullshit like.
Get rickrolled.
I swear, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. LimeWire.
Dude, what a time. What a time that was. LimeWire.
You know
Yeah.
those scooters that they have in the cities? At least in Nashville, the scooters that they have in those cities have the LimeWire logo
No shit.
on them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lime. The Lime scooters,
But
yeah.
it's the LimeWire logo.
Yeah.
No shit.
I went to Nashville once. Those fucking scooters are everywhere. No one gives a shit. They get drunk, leave the fucking scooter on the ground, walk away, stumble away.
So the last full day we had in Nashville, we all got tattoos. I got fucking boots and bourbon. I'm gonna zoom in on that somewhere. Jesus. Speaking of bourbon, I got.
Alright, Morty.
Come on, Morty.
Oh, jeez. So your tattoo.
So yeah, the tat. Yeah, boots and bourbon. So we all got tattoos. And one of our friends fucking gets this tattoo, and he's like, he gets his tattoo last, so he's there longer than us. And then like, dude, it's like 32 degrees out there, but this dude rents a scooter. He takes a scooter. And he drives back to the condo, and like he's like, bro, I was fucking freezing my ass off. He's like, midway through, I'm like, this is a bad idea. I'm like, dude, it was like 32 degrees in this, but he had on like maybe like a flannel, and he's driving back. I'm like, dude, there's no way. I was shivering the entire time, and I had on my winter coat, and I'm just like fucking shivering, bro. I know that motherfucker was just icicles. I don't know how. Could never. But those scooters have the LimeWire logo, so I don't know about copyright infringement on that. But LimeWire, you should look into that.
LimeWire is a thing of the past. LimeWire is the king of copyright infringement.
Like a legit company.
Yeah.
You look up copyright infringement, LimeWire logo is right there.
Fucking Pirate Bay too.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
Pirate Bay is a big one.
That's still big today.
It's still that's still live and well. Yeah.
1, 2, 3 movies.
Yes.
That's where I watched The Batman.
The Batman.
Did you see him, dude? Scumbag.
Why did I see him theaters. You know me.
Yeah.
I am the king of bootleg movies. I watch them on bootleg. I never saw Spider-Man in theaters. Only on my phone.
Next time you get a link, shoot it to me. I'll watch it with you over a Zoom call or something.
I have Mac OS Monterey now, so we can do a video share of a movie. We can watch a movie on FaceTime together.
Do a family.
How fucking stupid is that?
You know what?
That's so fucking dumb. That's so
Someone's using it though. Somebody's
Somebody's
right now
using it for sure. But that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
You know what? We're gonna watch a movie all together over FaceTime.
We should just do the podcast over FaceTime at that point. Like, fuck.
Right.
Just kidding. I like being with you guys in person.
Absolutely.
Way better vibe.
And Netflix had that thing, the watch party thing.
Did it?
Is that a thing, really?
Well, it's only if you're watching on like a browser.
Oh,
So what it allows for is like you both are like watching the thing together, and there's like a little chat box on the side. I never used it. It's kind of like I don't know. I think they rolled it out right around when COVID started.
That makes sense.
Right. Well, you live with your wife, so why would you have to use it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
When are you going to chat with me while we're watching Inventing Anna?
Yeah.
By the way, Inventing Anna is a great show.
So what is it about? I don't think I've heard it.
Nuts. My girl put me on. It's this fucking chick who came from like Germany or Germany, yeah. And she okay, have you heard of it?
Yeah, I watched it with my wife. Yeah, she was really into it.
You
I kind
explain it.
of passively watched it. So like I can't like recall it super clearly. But
It was
She-
mainly everything that was in the show was real, except for that boyfriend, I think.
okay, yeah. But
I
so
looked
she
into it.
she like pretended to be a German heiress. You know, she wasn't. She was from Germany, and like she was like her family didn't have like wealth at all. Like they weren't like in poverty, but they weren't like well to do by any means. So she was like a total scam artist, and she used that like it was almost like a pyramid scheme of like conning,
Different loans.
a conning pyramid scheme. Yeah. So that's the gist of it. But she conned like the New York art scene is
Yeah.
like the
She
big
conned,
part of it. Yeah.
she conned a couple big banks. She got like a $40 million loan from a or she was trying to, but she got she got millions of dollars from bank loans.
Based on a real story?
It's real. This is real. This chick,
It
this
like, really
2017
recently.
is when she went to jail. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking nuts. This chick like complete fucking psycho. Just like, oh my god, fucking nuts. She like was. I just don't understand like how she was even getting the money in the first place or like doing any of this shit. And like, bro, she would like scam. She scammed. What's the fucking bank?
Calculated as fuck.
It's a big ass bank. I don't know, but she scammed this other place. It was called Fortress for like $100,000, and like she like scammed a bunch of rich people to like invest in her
business.
in her foundation. It was like an art gallery type of thing. Bitch was nuts. The female was nuts. That woman was crazy. We don't use derogatory terms.
Yeah, but like so, like even though she was like nuts, you know, she was also a fucking badass and like a psychopath, but like totally pulled that through.
Sociopath for sure.
Sociopath, yeah, one of the two. Did you want to talk about something about Netflix?
No, I was
Yeah,
saying like
they are dropping
they're
bangers.
dropping a lot of different stuff. Have you guys watched that new Kanye documentary?
Yeah, I
Oh
love it.
my god.
Insane.
it.
Honestly,
Good as fuck.
honestly. So I haven't watched the last two episodes, but the first one I watched,
Oh,
I've only watched the first episode.
I felt inspired afterwards, dude. I watched that first episode. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, let me get out there and do something that I,
That's why we're
let me
here.
get out there and do this shit. Honestly, I swear to God, it's one of the things that crossed my mind. Like when I got done watching that first episode, I was like, I want to get out there and fucking do something. I believe in myself. He fucking believed in himself. Why can't I do some shit?
Right.
You know? So yeah, I mean, other than that, what they've had like Squid Game was pretty good. I like
Yeah,
Squid
I
Game
love
when that
Squid
dropped.
Game, And there was another one actually when I was saying that there was we should talk about something recent, like our favorite recent thing. I was going to talk about a show, a Netflix show. There's this what is it called? Something Archive 81. Did you guys ever see a trailer for that or anything?
I think I've seen it, like the title.
Dude, it's fucking awesome. It's like about this dude who like he for a living he restores film. that's how it starts. He starts out with he's like restoring this film, and then he gets a call from this dude to like help him restore these films that were kind of fucked up in this fire. So he starts like he takes this job, and it's like high paying. He has to go to this remote location. It's super like secure, and he's going through it, and like it, like as he's restoring these films, he's like learning about what the fuck happened. It's like, you know, way back when the story takes place, and he's also like realizing, like, so his family died in a fire, and it goes back into that, and somehow all these tapes are related to that, and like it gets fucking crazy. And like it involves a satanic cult. It's so good. It's so good, y'all.
Documentary?
No, not a documentary. It's like a show.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the videotapes that he's restoring are of this chick who is like, she's going to stay at this building, this residential building. She's like interviewing all the people there, and it turns out that like some of the people in there are a part of this like satanic cult, and it's a fucking banger, dude. It's a fucking banger.
What's it called?
Archive 81, I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
Noted.
Yeah.
Definitely got to check that out.
Yeah, so that's like one of my favorite things that I've watched recently.
Interesting.
Netflix has been pretty solid, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
Worth the $20 a month.
Yeah.
$20.
It's up there. It's pretty fucking
I'm
close.
using his account, so.
It's a burner. It's a burner email.
You told me I could.
Oh, okay. That's why. Because I don't even use that account. I use a different one.
Do you use Rocket? Who's Rocket?
Whose Netflix am I using? God damn it!
No, your dad is dad. I would
Who the fuck is
assume.
Rocket? I have no
You've
idea.
been in the wrong account this whole time, Tyler. That's
I'm in
not
some
even-
other Adam Serwacki.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Rocket. Let me. Oh, my phone's. Never mind. Yeah. No, Rocket's an account on you. I don't know who Rocket is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fucking Carrie.
I don't know whose account you're on.
I'm definitely on yours. What's your favorite recent show? Who's the big show guy?
I haven't really watched. I mean, I've been watching HBO Max shows lately. I guess. The last two big shows I've been watching. Actually, my favorite recent show is the Expanse. It's on Amazon. It's like it takes place in space and all that stuff. It's like
Do you want to hold this?
yeah. No, I like that you hold it firm, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Like I feel important.
After the first fucking podcast, I'm holding it for everybody, and I don't know if you see my face, but I'm just like,
Honestly, I don't mind sitting here holding it for everybody. I really don't.
yeah. No, it's just like kind of demeaning. I'm not a fucking jester.
Well, okay. So have you guys seen? All you guys seen the movie The Martian, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic movie. So The Expanse, which I've learned, actually takes place in the same universe as The Martian, which is like way down in the future where Mars is colonized, or Earth is Earth, and then people live in the asteroid belt, and then there's like a whole war and all that stuff between that. It's actually just like super grounded, pretty realistic for the most part. Like living in space. There's like 6 seasons of it on Amazon.
Wow.
Just like, dude, it's super good. Like the first season's kind of like detective, like trying to solve a murder type thing, just in space.
Type of shit.
Yeah, and then it expands into a whole other thing and all that stuff, and then like it gets crazy, and like I highly recommend the show. Like just give it a chance. It's pretty awesome. I think that's probably like my there's a lot of shows to watch, but The Expanse I can't recommend it enough. It's super awesome. So
Yeah, thank you.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, always looking for something new to watch, you know.
yeah.
Have you watched Peacemaker? HBO Max. New favorite show? That's the one. Peacemaker it's funny as fuck. It's got great action. John Cena is a way better actor now than he's ever been before. He's hilarious.
John Cena.
Fucking yeah, great actor now. Funny as fuck. That show's hilarious. Did you guys see the new Suicide Squad? Tim, I'm excluding you from this.
I didn't see that either.
HBO Max. Do you have HBO Max?
And I don't.
You cocksucking motherfucker. Use mine.
I'm always working, man.
Sorry, HBO.
Still get HBO Max.
Yeah, you should totally get an account. You should totally buy an account from them.
HBO Max. Sponsor us.
Yeah, Peacemaker's fucking great. And it makes the last episode kind of makes you in the feels. Last couple episodes.
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh my god.
Did you cry?
I shed a tear. But I'm an easy crier when it comes to movies, man. Because, like, or TV shows or anything, like, for some reason, like, them motherfuckers be hitting deep, bro. That's why, like, I never want to watch, like, a sad movie with, like, a girl. I'm like, or, like, in front of my girl. I'm like, I don't want to be sitting here just, like, crying. Like, fucking, I'm going to be crying. But it's going to be something geeky as fuck. Like, if I were to go to watch No Way Home with my girlfriend, I'd be sitting in the theater, like, it's really good, right? Even the Batman, I shed a tear at the end, but it was like mainly just like chills. Yeah. But it was a tear though, and I was like,
shit, I pulled my eyes out the end of Furious 7.
Never got into the Furious series.
You guys, no.
I watched a couple.
Yeah, the
couple.
first.
Okay.
Definitely watched a couple of them.
They lost me after Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
I love the World War III things.
Oh.
I love the World War III stuff where it's stuff. I love the World War III stuff where it's like World War I, World War II, World War III, and it's like you are here, like right between World War III, and then after World War III, it's 2 wars, 2 worlds, and then it's like World War Tokyo Drift, and then it's like World 5 and fucking War 8 or some shit. It's like
2 war, 2 worlds.
Yeah. 2 war, 2 worlds. World War Tokyo Drift.
That's hilarious.
Well, while Tyler goes and takes a piss, I guess we'll get started on the best part of the week.
That sounds good to me.
All right. So, Tim, what was your best part of the week?
Oh, best part of my week easily was getting this offer today. That was really nice. You know, and I was expecting it, but you know, I that's fucking hilarious. I don't think they're going to catch that on the mic. I wish they would.
No, probably not.
Probably
Fuck,
not. It's just,
that is
well,
hilarious.
he's whistling John Cena's theme song as he fucking pisses right now.
Oh, that's fucking great, man. Yeah, and then, man, probably second best part of my week, or if not, yeah, I mean, I just got the offer today. So let me just say fucking today's the best part of my week. Yeah. Got my offer, and I'm coming here chilling with y'all and doing this fucking podcast, man. I love this shit. It's like, obviously, I love every other part of my week. I love school. I love my wife and everything, you know, but like hanging with the boys is just like,
it's different, man.
Yeah, it's just really nice, man. You know, miss this thing.
It's definitely a nice addition to the week. I mean, like, you know, I mean, we do this as like a hobby too, so it's just nice to finally get involved into something, especially with like a good crowd of people, and actually do something that everyone enjoys. I hear you whistling in there. I'm like, this motherfucker's whistling that theme song. Yeah, but to feed into that, yeah, honestly, it's just cool to do something new, fun, and exciting with the boys. Not only that, but like, I don't know, man. It's this week has been a long week for me. It really has. Yeah, shit. Already, yeah. So I just moved out of my townhome. Nice. And so I got all my shit boxed up. Kind of have to look for a new place to live coming up here soon.
Crash here?
Yeah, I mean, I could.
You can. 100%.
But yeah, so there's been a lot of changes, but I mean, as far as right now, I have this girl in my life who's kind of supportive of everything, of all the moves that I'm making. It's nice, it's refreshing, it's different, it's fucking different, it hits different. So I would definitely say like having her behind me and all this kind of is the best part of my week.
That's awesome, dude. I love that, man.
Right?
For sure.
It's breath of fucking fresh air for me, honestly. Best part of your week, my man.
Oh man, not to sound like just some movie guy who always talks about movies, but okay.
That's your life.
I know. But just I've been working like crazy the last like couple months where like I haven't like had a day to myself at all. So like Sunday, I just got to like I finished up a bunch of stuff. I still have a bunch of work to do, but I just finished up a bunch of stuff where I'm like, cool, I can take a break. Yeah. I went to go see the Batman. Ended up being a really awesome movie. It was 3 hours long. It was great. Just kind of blew off some steam. And like, yeah, it was a great movie, and it was just nice just to like not think about work for a second and just like take a moment to myself, and like it was cool to have that little time. So that was part of the best part of my week. Yeah. But then,
when you work, I was gonna say when you work hard, it's nice to treat yourself.
well, yeah, exactly. It's just like I had a whole list of things I need to get done. I got it done. I'm like, cool. I was like, now I can just go fuck off for 3 hours and watch Batman kick people's ass.
Right.
And it just felt really, really good.
Tim, did you go already?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
All right, John Cena. What's the best part?
All right. Best part of my week. So, I've been wanting to go to Trader Joe's for so long. I've never been there before. And then a Sunday, my girlfriend and her parents took me to Orland. We went out to lunch at this Asian restaurant. I wasn't a big fan of Asian food before, but I think I'm getting slowly turned on to it. I'm starting to like sushi and like stir fries and all that shit.
Sushi. Speaking of, hold that thought. There's that new hibachi place on the square.
Yes.
Have you been there?
No.
Try it out.
Want to.
Do it.
Looks good.
It's great.
I'm sold, guys. I'm sold.
That was perfect. That was fucking beautiful. You guys are so in sync.
See that chemistry there?
Yeah.
All right, but continue.
Yeah, so then we went there. I like Asian food now, I guess. And then we went to Trader Joe's, which I've wanted to go to for so long. And I picked up some ciabatta bread. Ciabatta.
It's his first time, guys. It's his first time going to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, chill out. I don't know how to say ciabatta. Chill out. I can say tomato for gosh shit.
This is legit. This is another reason why I know that you're new to being an adult. Motherfucker doesn't know how to say ciabatta.
Ciabella.
Ciabatta.
I had the ciabella. I like the tomato for gosh.
You come to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Bologna and fucking shit like that. Yeah, no, so I got that. I got some hash browns. I got some lemon Alfredo sauce. Got some hearts of palm pasta. Got some turkey burgers. I got some almond butter, unsalted. I got some pita bread. Not pita, naan bread. I got some naan bread.
Oh, that's the shit.
That's with 2 A's, not an O. I got some. Oh, I got these ghost pepper potato chips.
Yeah?
Fucking good. You want some?
Should we try one?
Everybody's. They're not like hot.
Oh, fuck.
They're like.
Oh.
Hello.
Need some hot Cheetos and Reese's and
He's hungry. We're talking about all this Trader Joe's getting me hungry. For sure, the best part of my week was hitting Traders and just fucking experiencing that. Definitely, though, thought it would be bigger.
Really?
It's tiny.
Yeah, remember grocery store.
I thought it would be bigger.
Remember, measure from the base, not the top.
Did I leave that in that one or no? Because I didn't watch the full podcast, so I don't know. I don't think I did. I think I cut that
I
out.
didn't get to the end, so
You gotta measure from the base.
Measure from the base. Measure from the bottom, boys.
From the top.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, yeah.
Fuck yeah, nice cock. Measured from the base. Nice 8-inch cock. All right, what else? We got anything else? We want to end it here?
I was gonna say,
You got to leave at 9, so I think we could probably wrap it up here.
either way, man.
Probably, right? Are we cool with wrapping it up here?
Let's wrap it up.
I think we had a cohesive podcast today.
These hoes better use Jimmy's.
Suck my dick!
Yeah.
All right, so this is Untucked episode 2. It's been real. Adam, do you need to say anything? Plug yourself. What's your YouTube? What is your Instagram? Plug yourself.
Oh, yeah.
If they want to find you and get some photography or videography work done from you, where can they find you?
Best way to contact me and find me is Instagram, which is _WACK, WACK.
Beautiful. Director's Edge, LLC. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
I hope you guys have a great week. Fucking make something out of yourself. Embrace this week. Fucking do some shit. Go hard. Work out.
Measure from the base.
Measure from the fucking base. Go watch Batman. and Spider-Man.
Get
Any
HBO
last
Max.
words?
Have a great week, y'all. Take care.
Fucking love you guys.
Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.